1% of dudes rapping, they ain't nice as me. 98% ain't live the same type of life as me. The judge gave me life and then they sent me where the life is be. That level 4 with depth and vice, the type of stuff they like to see. Two choices, fight or flee. I refuse to die a chump. I never been a mark, but damn, it's scary when that riot jump. I seen dudes cry, get pumped, and some sexually brutalized. Knew a dude who lost his life and he was only doing 5 year-long racial fights when homie all you do is ride. Lonely days and nights up in a hole causing suicide. From the moment you arrive, you see the Mexican mafia, AB skinheads with big giant swastikas, pro-black philosophers, the BGF, the Kumi, and Muslims who will murk you from the nation to the Sunni. That MS was loony, quick to ride up on they rival. Even Christians went to church, hide knives up in a Bible. Political and tribal, the Crips and Damus, the Long Beach, the Hubs and the Dubs and the Grooves, the IE, the Bakersfield, the Dago Pyrus, the Hustlers quick to roll, the gangsters gon' move. Whatever click you choose, you better
Say what's cracking, YouTube? It's your boy 16 to life, and I'm back like I'm on a parole violation. Yard down! If you're new to my page, in 1994, I got arrested. I was eventually sentenced to 16 years plus life. I served 24 years straight in the California prison system. My channel was normally based on me telling prison stories or talking about my street experiences, which led me to prison. I definitely don't want anyone to think that I'm condoning that type of behavior and those type of things. So on Fridays, what I like to do is a segment I call Free Game Friday. And I come on here and I try to instill a little wisdom into everybody that may be in the streets, and especially the youngsters, in the same way some of my older homies would when I was on the streets, and give me and my young homies game and information in the hopes of helping us move smarter and wiser and eventually transitioning out of the streets altogether. So that's what we fit to do right now. Man, let's hop right up into this video. So the name of this video right here is She Loves Me, She Loves Me Not. And so, yeah, man, we talking to the fellas out there who especially, man, getting that bread, you know, checking that paper and living a certain type of lifestyle, you know. And let's keep it 100, man. And I'm not necessarily talking about all the women out there, because that's one thing I don't do is paint everybody with the same brush. But we know when you out there, you live in a particular lifestyle, you get into the bag, people can obviously see that you get into the bag by the way you living, you know, by the way you carrying yourself. You in the flashy cars, you know, you got the big chains on you and stuff, because that's one thing about us getting bread. For whatever reason, which is crazy, we wanted people to see that we having money. We want people to see that we get into the bag, you know what I'm saying? Which is crazy in itself, because now it makes other people jealous, envious. They start plotting. They want to jack us, rob us, send females our way to set us up. That's a whole nother thing, though. So, but of course, and it being obvious that we having paper, you have these women who become attracted to these dudes that's having bread, man. And some of these women, let's keep it real, man, some of these women be bad. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays, you know, it's like, I don't know, man, these women are damn near demanding to be taken care of. You know, they want to do with a certain type of income, you know, and let's keep it 100. A lot of these women don't care, man, if the dude is a basketball player. They don't care if the income is legal or illegal. They just want to be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Back in my days, we used to call them high price hoes. You know what I'm saying? Car hops. Because every time a dude pull up in a nice looking car, they was quick to hop in it. You know, you pull up in something on Dayton's, you know, the dude pull up with Dayton's and Candy Paint and his music is louder. She gonna hop out of your car into his car. But nowadays, these youngsters say, you know, because back in my days, we didn't do no tricking. But now these youngsters say it ain't tricking if you can afford it, man. And a lot of these cats have no problem, you know, spending lots of money on these females, man, which that's your prerogative, like Bobby Brown said, man. But in my opinion, man, you got to make sure that these females are worth it, you know, because some females, man, is only here for a good time. They're not here for a long time. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes the same way they come is going to be the same way they leave, right? If they come and you know, because at the end of the day, man, look, a lot of dudes be thinking, oh yeah, man, see that one right there? I knocked her, man. This is my latest female. Yeah, I knocked her last night. No, man, you ain't knocked her, homie. Regardless of what you think, regardless of what you said, she knocked you. Because at the end of the day, the choice is hers. Nothing's gonna go down unless she say yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because if she say no, anything other than that is illegal in the eyes of the law. So regardless of the game you went over there and spit, regardless of what you said, she was digging you from the gate, because ain't nothing going down unless she agrees to it, right? And so man, a lot of these women is badder than all outdoors. I'm gonna give y'all that, right? And so they come outside looking good, and I'm gonna keep it 100. I like my woman to come outside looking good. I like her not to be looking slutty, but some of her clothes can be revealing and stuff, because that's when I'm attracted to a nice looking woman. But at the end of the day, man, we have to have confidence that our women love us and want us for us, because when they come out looking good like that, other dudes is gonna pop at them. The same way you said something and you got her, somebody else got to say something to her in an attempt to get her. It's up to her to stay loyal. And so some of these dudes, man, might be buying a drink at the bar or doing what they doing and look up and seeing a dude saying something to their girl, and they ready to go over there and kill. Come on, man. The game is the game, man. You can say, hey, homie, that's my lady right there. Or the girl is automatically supposed to tell him, excuse me, I got a man. I'm not interested. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment or whatever, or however she gonna word it. But I have a man. You know what I'm saying? And so, but no, some of these dudes get mad, man. We gotta, we can't be squares about this shit. We gotta be players about this shit. You know what I'm saying? If she love you, she gonna represent you. So some of these dudes go over there with their hand on their pistol, ready to catch a body, ready to kill, because the dude is doing the same thing he done. As long as that dude is not over there touching her and being disrespectful, man, pump your brakes, man, and let the female do what she gonna do. Let her handle her job and represent you like she's supposed to. Because say you go over there, right? The dude say something, he puff his little chest out, because in his mind, he ain't did nothing disrespectful. All he done was speak to the lady, right? He popping his peas. He's trying to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? You gotta conversate to copulate. And so he popping his peas, right? So, like I said, as long as he not being, out of order, out of line, and touching her and being disrespectful, man, let her do the rejection, right? You go over there, you get all upset, you pull out your gun, boom! You know what I'm saying? You lay him down like some carpet. Now you didn't call him murder. You know what I'm saying? Now, for the first couple weeks, first couple months, she gonna be talking, yeah, writing, baby, I miss you, I love you, so on and so forth. But we have to think about, man, that extravagant life you provided for her, man. She used to that. She used to laying up, you know what I'm saying, in all them designer clothes, getting her hair and her nails and her toes done, you know what I'm saying. She ain't used to no 8 to 5 trying to survive. She laying up on the couch, you know what I'm saying, watching baddies and all these other hood rat shows. I call it hood rat TV, watching these girls fight, snatch out each other's weaves and throw drinks in their faces and all that. She ain't trying to hop on the bus or the train now and have to commute and go, you know what I'm saying, go get a job and take care of herself. So what is she doing? She's looking for the next dude that's out there hustling, getting to the bag. You know what I'm saying? And with her looks, she's going to attract and she's going to bring somebody in. So now as you sitting in that cell, smelling your silly Daryl's funky ass feet, and so on and so forth, eating them fucked up meals and stuff, you know what I'm saying? They feeding you kitty portions. Here you is 6'2", you know what I'm saying? 235 pounds, and they feeding you half a sandwich and a cookie and an apple. You know what I'm saying? You up in that motherfucker, trying to, and then you working out, you know what I'm saying? You up in that motherfucker, man, your stomach touching your back, you know what I'm saying? Now you starting to call baby, and goddamn it, she's not picking up. Now you're wondering what's wrong, you know what I'm saying? You're starting to stress. And now you're thinking about the way the bitch used to dress. And you already know it's going down, you know what I'm saying? Like the Titanic when it hit the iceberg. And that's how shit happened, man. So what I'm saying is, before we willing to kill and peel a cap, we got to make sure these women is worth it, man. Because these women is going to move on and get to stepping, you know what I'm saying? Once they go in the courtroom and the judge hit that gavel, 25 to life. Yeah, she gonna scream, but she's screaming. You think she's screaming because she in love. She's screaming, nigga, because she already know the bag is out of there. You know what I'm saying? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Who gonna take care of me now and treat me like a queen? So it is what it is, fellas. So you gotta be wise, man. I'm telling you, man, the same way they come, it's going to be the same way they leave, man. If they come to you because they're attracted to what you have, once you can no longer provide that, whether it's your fault or whatever, whether whether they're, soon as they are unable to get the things that they truly want out of the relationship, they gone, man. They out of there like last year. You know what I'm saying? And so this is what we got to be mindful about, man. Fellas, if you out there getting into the bag, and then a lot of times too, look, this is important, right? A lot of times we may have 2 or 3, 4 women on the side, if I'm just going to keep it 100, right? But you willing to throw your whole entire life away. You know what I'm saying? Is it because you love this woman, or is it because of your ego, man? Somebody tried to pop at your broad. Now 4 or 5 months down the line, you hear she with another dude that's getting to the bag. And sometimes it just might be one of your partners, right? So all I'm saying is, man, fellas, think about what you out there doing. And think about these women, man. Some of these women will let you get into a wreck. Some of these women will call you up, you know what I'm saying, and tell you to come down here, fight this dude, do this, do that. And when you do that, they don't stay down, man. I'm telling you, man, the cell gets smaller and smaller, man, as you stay in that sucker when the years go by. And like I said, you call back to the streets, and what is Alicia doing? Alicia's over there with Daryl, man, doing what she do, getting taken care of, because she needs that designer on her body, man. So do not be tricked out of your freedom, man, by one of these high-priced hoes. Either you dig it or you don't dig it, but it's real game, man, coming from your boy 16 to life. You already know what it is, man. Resume normal program.